It's C-Doc again.
Hey, Tuesday. Yeah, Channel Zero in the place to be. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for joining us. It's another episode of It's C-Doc again. And really looking forward to talking with our guest tonight. One of which was here before, joined us before. I wasn't around for that show. So I was on my way back from a movie shoot. I don't remember which movie it was. I'm not sure. But anyway, so this time I get to join in the fun. But not going to do it alone because, of course, I have friends that I brought along. First up, you know her as Our Lady from the heyday of K-Day, Jennifer O'Jenny. J.O.J.
Hello.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, there you are. There it is.
Here I am.
There you are. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? How you doing?
I'm hanging in.
Hey.
You know.
That's it. The homie Kill Skill Spook wanted a place to be. What up, bro? Good to see you. Yeah.
I have no idea who I'm waving at, but hi.
Old friend.
Okay.
Yep.
We like those.
Yep. That's the homie. Good to see him here. I think he usually catches us on the replay, so it's good to see him live. Also joining us tonight, coming from New Jerusalem, the man whose Instagram channel you need to follow. If you don't, you're a sucker. The Culture Clip Clink. Can't get that out. The Culture Clip King. Ladies and gentlemen, Ultrabag 7.
Say that 3 times fast.
I am
Culture
not
Clip
even
Clink.
try. Yeah, right?
Oh, Jennifer, what's happening?
Nothing much.
C-Doc, what's happening?
What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Chilling. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, who's that on your shirt? Is that the dude?
Oh, this is the dude.
Yeah,
the
okay.
dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The dude
abides. Yes.
I'm rocking the old school Miami Vice tonight.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yep.
That's dope. Crockett and Tubbs.
Crockett and Tubbs.
Well, and you see what mine says.
I was trying to see what it is.
Pretty sure I seized the wrong day.
Nice. I'm pretty
Up
sure
a
you
wrong
did.
diem.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I carped without
Yeah.
any protection.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And of course, joining us, looks like he's got an Ice T-shirt on. Coming from the Northwest Side, the president of Rap Station, the man behind Hip Hop Gods, one of the biggest Ice-T fans that I know. Ladies and gentlemen, Flatline.
Flatline. Flatbread.
Oh, that's dope.
The old school iceberg logo. That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that today. I was like, I was happy. I'm like, yo, that's your man. That's dope.
Yeah. I also love that it says Ice MFT on the back or on the top. That's great.
Where'd he get that from, Jennifer?
with a magnet too.
Oh, that's dope.
I don't know. Where did he get it from?
I don't know. You tell us.
Hip Hop Toys.
No, I'm talking about the Ice MFT.
Oh. That would be, and my name is Henry motherfucking G. And they've been saying it ever since.
Flatline, how are you?
I'm doing just fine. Got a new toy, so I'm great.
Right?
Yeah.
Is there a new episode of Hip Hop Gods radio show tonight?
Is there ever? In fact,
Okay.
I mean, we can run down it real quick, but I shouted you out on the show because I played "It Don't Matter" by Casual.
Oh, yes.
And the whole album is great, and I just can't. I talk about it on the show, but I can't believe that it wasn't on my radar. And then looking, and Dope Folks did a vinyl pressing of it in 2016. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
I happen to have a copy of that. Yes.
I'm not surprised to hear that. Yeah.
But yeah, that was that was his post. He was signed to Jive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his post Jive album. So it was I think it was a Hyro Emporium. Exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Imperium? Yeah.
Should have been released in '97, and
yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's when they were shifting gears or something, and going towards the pop stuff.
Is that the one with turkey and dressing?
I don't know offhand.
Alrighty.
Oh no! Wait a minute. So now you got me wondering. Hang on. Oh, what the hell? Thought I was logged in here, but I'm not. Okay.
You don't gotta look it up.
Well, now you got me curious.
I've sparked your interest.
Yes, you have. And I'm wondering if that. No, it's not. I didn't think it was. But I'm wondering if that album was recorded for Jive Records, and then
It must have been.
Right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But or he started recording it for Jive, because there are some freestyles and stuff on it. So yeah. But yeah, it don't matter. Oh
God, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah.
Rise from Spit. What's up, Nick? Nick. Oh, you guys will appreciate this. Nick went digging the other day. I saw his Instagram post at a spot that's not far from here that he and I like to frequent, and he copped I don't know what the condition was, but it looked pretty good. Copy of the Goats. No Goats, no glory.
Oh man,
on wax. Yeah,
on wax.
Yes.
Shit.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, that has the full artwork as it should be displayed.
Yeah, dope.
Because even on the CD, it was like a fold-out thing.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good Goats condition, he said. Okay. Yep. So there you go.
Nicely done.
Yep. Yeah. Well. Okay. So while we're waiting for our guests,
Do you want me to run down?
Oh yeah. Please.
I mean, if we need to fill some time, we
need to fill some time. So please, yes.
Okay. Some new music on the show. New Copyright featuring Slug. New Substance Abuse featuring KRS-One, which is a really dope track, and I need to get that to you.
Okay.
New Ghostface Killah featuring Method Man. The new Beat Miners single with De La Soul, Pheromone, Rashid Chappelle, and Corey Glover. New Spice One featuring Tretch and K Reno. New Gutter, which is Razkaz, RJ Payne, and Havoc featuring Twista. New Breeze Ever Flowing single. And new Conway the Machine featuring Tech 9.
Yeah.
And I went back and listened to it. He does it like 5 times. And
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
But it's still dope.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that.
And they scratch Big Daddy Kane on the song, so it's great.
Right.
Yeah.
Good luck, Hype Style.
Yo, man, we got what's that? The joint you sent me today. The DJ.
Oh,
Quick.
that new DJ Quick. with shit, who was it? I listened to it like 25 times today.
Yeah, with Rodney O.
Rodney O's on it. Yeah. Yo,
that was
this album that's coming out. DJ Quick and who is it? Jason Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be something.
Yeah, that might be
going to be part of the
might be a problem.
Meg. It's going to be part of the Renaissance.
Hey,
both
I'm
tracks
trying to tell you,
it might be a problem.
Man,
well, yeah, because that's that guy's name. The Jason. What's his name? Jason what? Jason Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, AKA problem. So I said that, not
Okay.
meaning to say it, and then I was like, ah, shit. Okay. But yeah, I didn't mean to make a pun there, but yeah, I did. But no, that album, like that, that might be dope.
Yeah. So we'll find out next month.
Because that joint was crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. Okay. So it drops next month. Word.
Yeah.
Okay. And well, since we still have time, let's talk about. Wait a minute. Well, I'll grab them because I had them out. Because you might as well, right?
He's styling on us. Oh,
Yeah.
let me say shout out to Hype Style. He was our contest winner and he received his CDs of Dip Diver. So salute Hype Style.
Oh, he got them. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Today, in 1991, was a hell of a release day. Holy smokes. Like, I don't even, where do we start? Do we start with this?
Let's,
do we start with this?
Oh,
it's so beautiful.
Man, like,
It's the dopest shit ever. Like, it's literally one of the best albums ever made.
it seriously is. It seriously is. It's his crowning achievement.
It is. It is. Absolutely his best album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a masterwork. Or do we start with this?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I mean,
go on.
what a day. What a day.
Let's enter this jewelry shop.
I'm ready for my haircut.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah. Man.
so Buck, I'm not trying to flex. I just happened to pull these out so I could take pictures with Rocco. So I had them ready.
Hey, Rocco. We're taking some more pictures.
Yeah.
That's the funniest De La Soul album.
Dude,
Funniest.
it's amazing. And then the album that flew under the radar.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that on wax too. Man. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Somebody else, I don't know how true it is, but somebody said that Chubb Rock's The One came out today too. I mean,
wow, really?
I don't, because it's like everybody had yesterday's date for the De La and the KMD record, but I'm like, records didn't drop on Mondays; they dropped on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So I knew today was the date, like,
Yeah.
because I remember buying De La and KMD the day they dropped. So
Yeah. Once they started, I think it was SoundScan, right?
mhm.
Once they started SoundScan, records came out on Tuesdays.
Right.
So, yep.
We could always call Dart Adams.
Yeah, and he'll tell us that we're all wrong.
You will.
Yeah.
March 14th, 1991.
Was what?
For Chubb?
May 14th, sorry. Yeah, May 14th.
For Chubb Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
So if that's true, holy shit.
Yeah. That's a serious day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a serious day. I could go get Chubb Rock, but that's all right. I won't. It's over there.
It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Word
Geez.
up.
I mean, like, just I gotta tell you, my summer of '91 was pretty much De La Soul is dead. But then once Iceberg got into rotation, then it was those two albums all summer.
Yeah.
In '91.
It was De La and KMD for me. That was It was.
I got KMD later, so
Yeah,
Me too.
I got them both the same. The day they came out, I had both of them in my hand. Like, yo, yeah. And it was like I thought they were both masterpieces, and they were both story driven. So I'm like, oh, this is crazy. It was two dope albums.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing that they dropped the same day. That's just
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that day though. I was in school and I remember taking the train downtown Philly and picking them both up. So that's why I never forget that day, May 14th, 1991.
Where did you get them?
Sound of Market in on Market Street, Philadelphia. It was like 11th or 12th and Market, I think. Right on the corner.
Nice.
Dope record shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress.
Long gone, I'm presuming. I said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what's there anymore. It's no places are open anymore. Anything. That whole row used to be dope. It's like electronics. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rare that the spots kind of survive the there are some that survive the downturn of some music sales or whatever. Yeah, there are places, but a lot of them went by the wayside. Yeah.
Rough.
So. Yep.
I'll
so friends,
rise from spit. The OG vinyl is missing more than Midnight. It's missing.
Yeah, it's missing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs a proper re-release.
Yeah. It's actually kind of weird what's on the record and what they left off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite track? Got one? I know it's hard, but
I mean, Midnight is just such a monster of a track. But I love Mike Contract too.
My Contract is
flows like crazy on that one.
Yeah. Yep.
It's nuts. It's like crazy. Yeah, I don't know. How do you pick?
I know. I also just noticed that they misspelled gangster on the track list. Yeah, it says original Ganster.
Oh no!
It does. I don't know if you can see it.
Unacceptable.
Gangster.
I had that on pre-order when they announced it, and then when I saw that the track list wasn't complete, I canceled it. So I don't have it.
I got it. It was cheap,
and it's on blue vinyl too, right?
I think.
He is the original gangster.
He is the original gangster. OG, original gangster. Let's take a gander, shall we?
Yeah.
We're gonna do the. It does have the lyrics, and they spelled it correctly on the inside, so that's good.
Oh, good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, nice, right? No, mine is black vinyl.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if they spelled it right on the record itself. Yes, they did. So they just fucked up once. Right.
Just once.
Just once.
That's all it takes.
Yep. That is all it takes. Ultra, favorite De La Soul is Dead joint?
I thought he was going to ask me Ice T.
No. I mean, you may not have a favorite.
Maybe. Man, it's so many oodles of O's.
Right. By the way, Rocco's two favorite because he's been listening. He's got an Alexa in his room, so I go in there sometimes and he's playing De La Soul is Dead.
Yeah, it's just so great.
Yeah. But his favorites are Oodles of O's and Biddies in the BK Lounge.
Yeah.
So,
of course.
Yeah.
The thing about I love about Oodles of O's because of that beat. They,
Yes.
you know, which I think I don't know who. I guess whoever made the beat, but Puffy used that later. Didn't he? Was that the remix for
He did some
KRS
other
One
things.
song?
He did some other things
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but nobody had taken that Biz sample and just that was so dope the way that they
Yeah.
took that Biz sample and just flipped that. But yeah, Oodles of O's might be like I don't know, Millie pulled a pistol. There's so many. It's that album is so good. I'll tell you this. That was an album. Like I remember going over to my cousin's house, and he had the CD, and I was listening, and I started hearing. I was like, "Yo, what's that?" Like I was hearing all these songs I didn't have because I didn't have the CD version, and then it started making sense when he was like, you know, when they say that jam, "Who do you worship?" Was that on some devilish? But I didn't have "Who do you worship?" So yeah, so for that album, you definitely need to have the CD.
Yeah.
For De La Soul is Dead to have the complete experience.
Yep.
If you don't, you're missing out.
Yes. I'm also I really like Ring Ring Ring, but I prefer the single version because it had the extra little bits in there.
Yeah.
You know. If
Miss
you
Renee King, I'm calling in reference to the music business.
It's 2222222.
Oh, that's that album is just incredible. And Mr. Long with his being Hemorrhoid, the leader, that was hilarious. Hilarious. Hilarious.
You hit him, man, Crocker. You know?
What you stop crocking him, man? I love that. That's not my favorite De La album, but to me it's the funniest De La album. It's like my second favorite De La album.
It's probably my second favorite De La album.
What is your favorite De La album?
Yeah.
Oh, Balloon Mind State, of course.
Yeah! That is the correct answer. Man, what a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, dude.
It's just, it is an album that I'm going to listen to when I'm like 80 years old. Like,
yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
And everybody's going to point and laugh.
Yeah,
wrong with him.
We're all going to laugh at you.
Oh, I'll point right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, the eye patch.
Yes, that was like, to me, the De La of the most De La. That album was like, I love that album.
Yeah.
Woo, so good. So good.
Yeah, I do too. It's just, I remember friends of mine, because I didn't get it when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And friends of mine said, they were like, "Oh, did you get De La?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't get it yet." And I was in college. I was so broke. They're like, but they both looked at each other and they were like, "Oh, wait till he hears I Am I Be. He's gonna flip." That's what they said. And sure enough, as soon as I Am I Be came out, I was just like, "Oh my god, oh my god, come on,
bro." That album is so good it ruined the next few De La Soul albums for me.
It did. Oh, fact.
Yeah.
So true.
I didn't get back fully on board until the Grind Date.
I like the Grind Date. I haven't heard it in a long time, but
I like the Grind Date. I really like the Grind Date.
Yeah. And I've come to appreciate, although I listened to it a lot, in retrospect, I listened to it a decent amount when it came out, but I was disappointed at the time. Stakes is High.
Same here. Listened to it a lot, disappointed.
Yeah, but I've come to appreciate it more now.
Yeah. Well,
I think y'all need to send a big shout out to Mr. Schick because he appears to be watching.
Oh, Mr. Shit.
Whippa. Hey, I learned that from Mr. Schick. I learned that from Mr. Schick in the Meme Machine. Yo, listen.
Hey, send him a link. Hey, tell him, come on.
Right.
What were you gonna say?
I will.
I was going to say, Mr. Schick has been posting stuff on his page, like pictures of the Meme Machine,
Wow.
and it's dope. It's dope to see such early footage, like it's stuff that I've never seen.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah,
Love that. Gotta love that. Love that.
oh man, it's dope. Mess up my mind with the eye.
Could you make it go? Sha-na-na-na?
Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
You do.
It's so good.
Why are we wasting our time doing this show? We should be listening to Balloon Mind State. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Show's
Not
over.
online though.
Yeah, no, right. We'll get flagged.
Yeah.
By the way,
Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear.
You should tell Sugar Bear to come on. What's up, Bear?
Bear, you're not
Hi,
watching.
Bear.
Is that what happened to our guest tonight? They're watching the Knicks.
Who knows?
You know what? I forgot. Oh, every time. Oh.
I know, right?
Dude. Oh, you know what happened? You know also what's happening? Wait, how is that happening now? The Knicks are playing. Kenny Parker has Pete Rock on.
Really? While the Knicks are playing?
That's what I'm thinking, but I saw it. You know, he goes. I think maybe he goes on at 7 or something.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever time he goes on. But I'm like, Pete Rock's on there?
Wow. Yeah, because I was going to ask Chuck to come on, and I was like, wait, I better see if the Knicks are playing, and then they are. Okay, so I'm not going to bother.
He had said G on there the other day too. That was good.
I'd like to get Kenny Parker on our show. So
yeah,
at some point in time.
Yo,
or Pete
let's
Rock.
do
it. Or Pete Rock, right? Yes.
Pete Aura.
Yeah,
or Pete Rock.
All right. While we're waiting, can we get a Funk Dubious release?
Oh yeah, we can get some Dibby. That's no problem.
Hey, Sugar Bear, bust your gun now. Bust your gun.
Jenny.
Bust your gun.
Actually, Nick, I've lost touch with them, but we gotta. There was a possibility of that. Have to reach back out. All right. Well, we got time. KMD, Mr. Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Choice cuts. Anybody?
Go ahead, Flatline.
No, you go ahead. Here, I need to look at the track list.
No, you go.
What's your favorite, Jennifer? Oh,
one of my favorite songs on there is the last song, Soul Flexing, because they used the Blood, Sweat, and Tears sample with the vocal. Oh, I thought that was so dope the way they flipped that.
Was it really? How dope?
You don't have the gas face refill? Was the gas face refill not on the tape?
Nah, it's not on tape. I had the single when that dropped. What else do we have? I love the Boogeyman. The Boogie that was Onyx's solo song. That was dope. Yep. I love that chorus. Ooh, yeah. Hard with No Hoe.
Hard with No Hoe is dope.
Y'all look lonely.
What's up, Brock's Mission?
Oh, it's the mission. Yeah, that's the jam. I'm telling you. I love that album so much.
Of course, Peach Fuzz. Peach Fuzz is just
yeah.
Peach Fuzz.
But Soul Flexing had that beat for me. I love that. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, that was so dope. Oh, what's the name? What's it? Nitty Gritty.
God Squad.
Yeah. Nitty Gritty with Brand Nubian. That was the joint.
And then the remix with
the Buster.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Nitty Gritty.
Oh, and then
Nitty Gritty.
Then on that 12-inch Plum Skins, that was a dope song. Yo, Soulbuck made a dope beat using that same loop. Buck, if you're still on, I still remember that beat.
Oh shit. Oh, I love Plum Skins.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Who else used that? To great effect. Eric B and Rakim used that on their last album.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the name of the song. Shucks.
I don't remember that album too much.
Oh man.
It's a good album. It's just like I think I said before, it just has a terrible sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em.
No.
The best Eric B and Rakim album ever made.
Let the Rhythm.
I'm serious. That's my favorite Eric B.
That's
my favorite.
Mine might be Follow the Leader.
See, the problem I had with those first two albums were there was a lot of filler. Like there's not that a DJ cuts a filler, but they'd be like it's just a beat. They'll beat the beat. Yeah. Come on, man. Like write another song. Like
right.
Don't do stupid Chinese arithmetic and stuff like that. I'm like, give me more Rakim verses. But to me, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em was just like, okay, we're just gonna rhyme and the beats and
the track itself is probably like one of my favorites.
Dude. His lyrics.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I remember that's what I was heavy in the rhyming back then. And when Rakim said, I hit the ground burning and woke up frostbit, I was like, I quit. I'm like, what? He hit the ground burning and woke up frostbit. I'm like, this guy's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Too good. He's too good.
That joint is so. It's one of the most hardcore joints. Like, I mean, you just want to fucking riot when that song comes on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I? You know what? This is something I don't know if this. I think it's on the CD. When's the last time you guys listened to that album?
It's been a minute. It has been a minute.
Did you have a bad copy? Meaning, there's a I forget what song it is, but on my tape it would cut. It would stop. Like forget what song it is. Maybe it's Untouchables or something. Mm-hmm. But he was trying to say 6 sextillion tons. It said 6 and it cuts off.
Oh, weird.
And I feel like it does that on my CD too. I don't know, but I know it definitely did it on my cassette.
Huh.
And it wasn't like
Can I just say, ask and we shall receive.
One time for your mind.
Here we go.
Lonely, I'm so lonely. What's up, my beautiful peoples? What's up, my team? What's happening, family?
Oh, man.
Bear, how come you're not watching the Knicks?
I don't watch sports, man. I don't watch no sports. I wait until the championship finals and all that. That's what I wait for. Hooray, I'm for the other team. What's going on, y'all?
What's good, Bear?
What's up, Bear?
At the end of the day, I did want to jump in, you know what I'm saying? You know, Strong Island in the building, waiting on JBT Force. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was going to jump in. later on. I was going to ask to jump in. You know, you got to text JOJ. You know what I mean? The commissioner.
Got to clear it with the commish.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get on that red phone.
Yep.
And,
the red phone.
Yeah, but check it. I want to go back to, I know this might be a little bit too early. I don't know. I think I'm going to save it, man. I'm going to save it, you know.
We got nothing. Don't save it.
Okay. Nah, because, you know, you was talking about the let the rhythm hit him.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. But,
was your album messed up too? Oh.
Huh? A little short story about, you know, you know where I'm going.
Share with us.
You know where we going with that, huh? Oh, yeah.
Share it with us.
All right. So, yeah, years ago, that let the rhythm hit him, man. Once again, another, was it a coincidence? Or, you know, or I bit my shit. You know, I know, you know, the EP I'm about to put out, you know what I'm saying, from all my joints.
It's an album. Call it an album, Bear. Call it an album.
Okay, we're going to call it an album now?
We're going to call it an album, yes.
If it's more than 25 minutes, it's an album.
We're gonna call it an album.
Well, it's about goddamn time.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So anyway, yeah, back in the days, I had a tape of all my songs that's about to be released on Split Jam Spit Slam Records. I tell you, my lisp is worse as I'm getting older. But Split Slam Records, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That listen, long live Cool G Rap. You know?
Word.
Long live Cool G Rap. Shit. But that's one of my mentors. I swear to God, it's Cool G Rap, LL Cool J, Run DMC. That's, you know, that's who I was listening to, you know, growing up. And when, you know, coming into the hip hop game. But I had that cassette of all my demos and I was playing them. I swear to God, I know I was around Raw and all them. It was just a party or something like that. And I think I left it in a car. Like I had several tapes of all my demos on it. Several of them. And when I heard Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, I was like, oh my God, that's violated. I had that you know, you hear the wow. That was been violated. What year did Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em come out?
90.
I had that in 88, 89.
You had some, man. You had some. You had some shit on there that was like, I was like, God damn, you were ahead of the time, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. And so now I'm sitting up here. I wrote Violated, you know, on the strength of being angry. You know what I'm saying?
Why were you angry?
The Chuck Chill Out Cool Chip, you know, Don't Scale Out Mine Talking Head sample, and they had the what was that record that they had?
Rhythm is the Master.
Yeah, the Rhythm is the Master. And when they used that, and I was like, okay, you know. And I'm saying, you know, I wasn't really trying to I wasn't in no battle rap and nothing like that, but I was angry. But then when Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em come out, and I'm like, oh, now I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, they bite my shit. I know I left my tape somewhere. They found it. But once again, you know, I'm trying to figure out if that was chucking them or whatever, because what they did, I guess I didn't know the ledge. That was the Bomb Squad thing, right?
Yeah.
Guess I didn't know the ledge.
Yeah, know the ledge was the Bomb Squad.
Yeah. What was that? Using Don't Be Afraid that they did for Aaron Hall.
Yeah.
Bomb Squad was nice with it. They take one sample and they like 30,000 records with that one sample.
Yep.
They was good with that.
Yes, they were.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. So, but at the end of the day, I was upset at Chuck Chill Out and Cool Chip, with the, now take this track and try to duplicate it. You know what I mean? It was like, and I don't even know where them samples came from. I was just I was layering that joint. Can't wait for everybody to hear what I was doing in the midst of not putting out an album after Don't Scandalize Mine, Ready to Penetrate. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait.
Let's talk about that.
What about KC Flight?
I heard that, right? And this is just, I don't know. I was hearing things, you know what I'm saying? That, still in all, the KC Flight record came out with David Burns, featuring David Burns, using the Once in a Lifetime sample. But for some reason, the word around the world was Don't Scandalize Mine was just over the top on, both records and shit, So
listen,
I heard it, but I don't think it didn't have any,
It didn't go very far.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
I found the tape once in a dollar bin, I think. So, and I got it because I remember, this has that joint, right? Okay.
Remember when you used to go I don't know, back in the days at like A&P to buy a pair of sneakers, you pick out one, the other one hanging off a string, and they were two left shoes. That's the way you pulled it out. Pulled that. Oh, KC Flight. What else? Oh, Chuck Chill Out, Cool Chip.
Oh.
Yo, let me tell you something. Me and Chuck laugh about this all the time now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was never no real beef about it. I always had, in the back of my head, I was trying to figure out why Cool DJ, Red Alert, Uncle Red, you know what I'm saying? Why did he choose Ready to Penetrate to put on his first compilation album?
Right.
When Don't Scandalize Mine was the one that was, the burning rubber. You know what I mean? And at that time, Chuck Chill Out and Red Alert was on Kiss. Same time they would come on behind each other or, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I thought they were in cahoots, like, yo, let me get, put this on your album and let me rock and let the rhythm in them because even though back then, Russell Simmons, I talked to Russell Simmons at the Palladium, on the sit down on the steps where everybody go back and forth to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? He was interested, I could have been a Def Jam artist at that time. They were interested.
Wow. I'm gonna put this out there that Red put Ready to Penetrate on the album because it's dope. I'm just gonna say that. I can dig it. I love both, but if I gotta pick one, I'm probably gonna put Ready to Penetrate in the line.
I think and that would have been, I could see that being the second follow-up record, flipping it over. You know what I'm saying? To get the tension. And if Red Alert said this is it right here, it was definitely it. But
the Scandalize is your radio joint.
Right.
Ready to Penetrate that's the real hip hop shit.
You know what's so funny?
Know why I don't feel that way though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's how I see
it. Is it the track?
That's me, but
Was it the track, or was it the whole
it's
pot of spaghetti?
It's the vibe, man. It's like that's the shit that that's the shit that the heads bump, and it's not to take anything away from Scandalized. Because Scandalized is dope, but Scandalized feels like this is a club joint. This is the radio joint, like that. And then, but the heads are gonna be like, yeah, I like that song, but man, flip it over. B-side wins again because
that's a fact. B-side wins again. What up, Paul? What you trying to say?
I was going to say, I tell you this all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was 2 records. Can I quote you? It's 2 records. It's the ultramagnetic record.
No.
It's Reason Why Boys Red Alert's album is because the 2 records, Ready to Penetrate and the Ultramagnetic MC's record. I forgot the name of it, but
that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say
what?
The other thing I always tell you is that when I was in the teenage clubs, we was in these young clubs. They would play Don't Scandalize Mine. And when we would hear that, we go, and that was the dance record. But Lady B used to play on the radio all the time, Ready to Penetrate. That was the one, and that Michael Jackson sample, the Jackson 5 sample, there was nothing that had that sound at it. That was dope. And it's 2 different songs, like C-Doc said. One's like the radio cut, and one's just like for the heads, like, yo, this is the joint. Like, so it's 2 different cuts. I checked and it does not have that glitch on Step Back. Is it on Step Back? Anyway,
yeah.
I'll listen. I'll figure it out. Nak, I'll hit you up.
But yeah, back then, I don't even know what. Like I said, Jackson 5 singing. All I wanted to do, I guess, was make a record. It was one of my dreams to make a record. Being in the music, being in talent shows, growing up, singing on Jackson 5 records and all that. And then the transition came into play, the passing of the guard, passing of the torch, should I say. The other one is changing of the guards. When hip hop came into play, it altered everything. It changed everything. All of a sudden, I had to be a part of that movement. You know what I'm saying? And I think it just was something that naturally was happening with me with the hip hop, because it's not nothing that I studied or anything like that, knowing the business or anything. I just was writing, I didn't even have the track to Don't Scandalize Mine. I didn't have that yet when I wrote it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was just writing stuff like it's been said before. Toilet tissue, the number 5 paper bag from the corner store, not bodegas. Bodegas wasn't thought of in '88. You know what I'm saying? It was corner store, the store. And they had the brown bags, different sizes, 5, 9, 3, you know what I'm saying? The brown paper bags. I still got lyrics in my bag. I have a lot of stuff, napkins and everything with lyrics with bars on them. Well, still to this day from '88. I still got all that. It's not no hoarder. Nothing. Yeah, you could say I was hoarder. I'm hoardering it. I'm hoarding.
No, that is that's the stuff you do keep.
Yeah.
That is the stuff you keep.
That's the stuff I kept too, boy. I'm talking about the notepads, the yellow notepads. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yes. The big yellow joints. Well, I mean, I got the composition book too, but I have a notepad. They turn colors after a long time.
Yo, you talk about those yellow notepads. Let me tell you about this. When I used to rhyme, I would go to the studio, and back in the day, like people didn't know how to count bars. So the guy'd tell you, "Yo, write 10 bars, 12 bars, whatever." Still don't. But they used to have these legal pads that were numbered. Like, I don't know if you remember, it used to be like I used to get these ones that were numbered. Wow. And then all so you would know how many bars it was, like, divided or whatever. So you would know. So I would always be like, yeah, I got my 16. They'd be like, how you do that? I'd be like, man, y'all they didn't know how to count bars.
I got a question for you guys. How, speaking of that, writing bars, how did you write? Did you write, was one line a bar? Or how did you write your rhymes like that?
I just wrote. I was just writing.
But like when you wrote the rhymes, like da 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 da, and then I was just wrote and just figured it out later.
I was writing, and for some reason, when the track was put together, I was writing to the track, so the track was already counted for.
Yeah.
So they were spaced out into the 16s or whatever bars before the hook come back in, and then the break. You understand what I'm saying? I would finish it like that.
I'm trying to find an example.
I mean, in my opinion, I figured it would be a lot more artists out there if they knew this, but now there's rules and regulations. Now, you know what I'm saying? There's a list of things to do in order to be, and I wish that wasn't there, because still to this day, I didn't know I had punchlines. I didn't know that I had metaphors. Niggas didn't know what a metaphor was. They didn't understand the word metaphor. Yo, that was a fly metaphor. What is a metaphor? Nobody knew that. I'm like, since when there were rules? I want to write something pertaining to that. Just do your thing. Now there's, I got to make sure that I sit. You know what I'm saying? That means now it's not naturally happening. Mm-hmm. Unless you one of those who was born a freestyle rapper. Rap had to occur first, and then it somehow generated the birth with a child being born into hip hop. Now they automatically could just spit right off their head with no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a gift or anything like that. It was a gift to those, to me, to learn how to master it, to learn how to master, to spit off the top of your head. But now these kids these days now, who's heavily into hip hop, you know what I'm saying? They come walk right into this. And I see a lot of gifted street corner hip hoppers, sitting out there, but they choose not to want to do this. But they nice as hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there. Ain't no more Motown doo-wopping on the corner and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's street corner hip hop now. Everybody's spitting bars.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm like, that's the thing that tightens me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, God damn, man, I want to write something, but I don't feel, this is what's going to hit them, because you have this thing now. When you have this thing about being outdated, you know what I'm saying? But now you encouraging us. You know what I'm saying? You're encouraging us. You're not too old or hip hop. If I'm established now. I'm Sugar Bear, made this record that is relevant to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So now it's accepted. Keep going. At 62 years old.
Yeah. Of course.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? I got my pen game. I'm trying to do a little some, but I'm keeping it Sugar Bear. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it you know, for anybody else or whatever.
Hell,
No, I always thought that, you know, if you listen to my records now, if you listen what's about to come out, you can see my wordplay. Yeah, there was a time for, you know, big words was a thing to use and stuff like that. But always remember that it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
yeah.
You know, it's all in the cadence.
It's all in the cadence.
It's all in the cadence. You know, this is all 1988. Here I am figuring it out for myself for what I'm about.
Yeah.
You know, and I still talk the same way. A bar will come out while I'm talking. There's plenty of interviews I've been on and be like, hey.
You like, that's a bar.
Yeah, that's a bar. I'll sit up there and forget it though, because it naturally comes like that when I'm talking. You know, but my whole thing, like I said, you know, I just wish that every musician that's trying to come out, just, you know, be yourself. Don't be pressured on all these rules and regulations, you know, to become what you're about, you know.
Trends,
so,
you know?
Yeah, that trend thing, but all that, the punchlines, metaphors, flows, and all that. Just be you. You know, just be you. Put your music out. You know.
Make dope.
And right now, I'm only paying attention to my fans.
Yeah.
That's been wondering where I've been and what I've been doing.
Yep.
You know, it's been a snowball effect for the past few years because of that dude Ultra Mag down there. You know what I'm saying? I know. Well, you can give me back that Hallmark card then, man. Shit.
and Ove. Don't forget Ove.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna get there for the, you know, and Ove. You know what I'm saying? Ove, which is the overlord of Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff. And I told you his name is Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all on the government name. You know what I'm saying? But that People's Distinctive Travel podcast did a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? And the connection that, you know, Ultra had with J.O. and it just, from that point on, you know, I mean, all this stuff I never had. None of this stuff I did with the record out. I did the BAU. I don't even recall doing anything with Wildman Steve, Rusty J, God bless his dead. I did Underground with Thaddeus. I got a show I did with Thaddeus. You know what I'm saying? I got that on tape.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I got that on tape. Jeff Force, he was that. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a show with, I was interviewed by him. Excuse me. But then I wish I had the full interview with Tim Westwood in London. So the only thing that I did was, you know, was spit bars with my DJ Cut cousin, who happens to be Son of Berserk actual cousin. So, and then, you know, it's crazy because TA gave him that name.
Cut cousin?
Yeah, Cut cousin, because he's also a barber. So that's where the cut, it was really not the DJ thing. The Cut cousins, you know, because he go get a cut. You know what I'm saying? And yo, here's a short story about Chillin'. No, All in the Cadence. That's Cut Cousins scratching throughout the whole record.
Oh.
No punching. No nothing. He's scratching right behind me on a different track. The whole record.
Wow.
Different scratches. If you listen closely, each scratch is different.
Wow.
He's also scratching on violate. You just violated. Yeah, it's violated.
Yeah.
Mind you, violated was before that violated movement too. That Chris Lighty movement.
Yep.
Right.
The Violators.
You know what I'm saying? That was 89.
Yeah, the Violators. You know,
That violators movement, you know what I'm saying?
Ultra knows what I'm doing.
I had you just violate because violated was everybody was saying that shit in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got violated. You know? Bring back so much memories, man.
Hey, Ben, since we talk about
so
memories,
what up?
You talk about memories. Tell us about you just talk about Westwood. Tell us about when you went over and you did your tour in London and you went on Westwood with Cut Cousin.
Yeah, well, it's so long ago. I just remember going to the radio station, not knowing that he was like the next. I mean, he's like Funk Flex in New York.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about it. I was just so amazed. You ever been like what they call that when you're a fan of someone and you see him, it's starstruck. I wasn't conceited, and I'm just starstruck of myself that I'm experiencing this dumb shit. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm sitting up here. I'm like, yo, look at it. How you go on tour and lose your camera? That's the only thing I didn't come back with. But yeah, I went on Tim Westwood. I didn't even know he put it out. Somebody put it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Steezo.
Mm.
You know? And that was Cut Cousin. Cut Cousin was scratching all the records live on the joint on that interview.
Wow.
It was freestyle, but see, that was 88, 89. I was doing those were the records that we about to put out now. There might have been one that there's still stuff that y'all haven't heard yet.
Hold on, what I'm saying? Bear, what the hell? Oh.
Well, I'm saying I never had any tracks for him.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to remedy that too. Right.
Yeah, my rhymes was built by Lego. For the paper, your notebook sheet over here, get a napkin over here, get a brown paper bag here, put it together.
I've done that. I have done that. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and I've heard stories like that, so it's a fact, that's the way we were doing it. We would, say something or think of something, I write that shit down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, put it together. But
together. Yep.
That's that one right there, and let me tell you something, man. Web plays an important part in this thing from the beginning. It's just that X-Ray, but I'm kind of sad that it went the way it did. You know what I mean? Because it's just not having enough information. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Chuck said, coming out of that camp, coming out of Public Enemy, the whole 510 movement, you know what I'm saying? It was stuff that we was paying attention to, and then there was stuff that we needed to pay attention to that we didn't.
Right.
All of a sudden we started being starstruck with these gentlemen, and happy for them, you know, and stuff like that. You know, a different feeling happens. Like, oh, damn, man, I know this name, and look at where they at now, you know. I can't wait to see Buster. You know, I see Charlie and Dinko all the time. I run into them. But it's the last time and the first time in a long time that I've seen Bus was when he came to Shamelo's funeral.
Oh, yeah.
God rest his soul. Shamelo D.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I didn't know, you know, I was out and about doing my thing, doing what I thought was best for me and stuff like that, but didn't know that, you know, when I left the 510 clubhouse, you know, that everybody started pursuing on. I think, you know, with Shamelo running around with leaders, I didn't know there was a lot of things happening with, you know, with that movement, you know, because I wasn't around it no more.
Yeah.
I was out and about. I was out in Coney Island doing the illish. So I was in the streets, man.
You was hanging with Tony Dick.
Anthony Dick, the original Bad Boys featuring K Love, the first female beatbox. I'm hanging around them motherfuckers, you know. Sugar Dice, who was road manager, running around with Houdini. I mean, he was forced to be reckoned with in the music industry too, because, you know, he had his input running around with what's that? Dr. Jekyll, another great one that passed away. He was down with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Andre Harrell.
Andre Harrell. Yeah, God bless his soul. You know, I mean,
Mr. Hyde's still around. Or whichever one it is.
Yeah. The other one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, that Coney Island trip was all about, you know, chilling out with Ant, and I was right there, you know, when he bought the equipment and all this stuff. He tells Red Alert comes over with his nephews. Now they doing the Jungle Brothers first album downstairs. I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there when, you know, Anthony was doing Search's first record, Melissa.
Wow.
Girlfriend, Melissa. I was like, yo. Okay. This guy gonna be a Vegas act with this one. Search is my boy, you know what I'm saying? Search is my boy. But yeah, all of that, I was there. Grandmaster D, me and him would travel. It was nothing. Because he come by the crib, you know, and then we out of here. We had Latin quarters, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just out and about. So Drew is my boy. God rest his dead. Ecstasy is my boy. You know, I'm talking about sit there chilling out with him. And years later go by. Now I'm sitting up here. I'm back in Long Island again. But, you know, nah, not yet. Not yet. See, I'm shooting all over the place, man. Because, you know, it came the Bobby Brown era when he left New Edition. And that's, you know, that was still just Sugar Bear out in the world, bouncing around. I was in Long Island. I was in Long Beach. That's where Webb was at. You know, Webb and his crew, Players Club, you know, Boulevard Tenard, Cisco, and Playboy. You know, that was the DJ crew. So I was always hanging around them. And Webb was already involved with, you know, doing production. He had a 4-track tape and stuff like that. So all that stuff we're doing. I got, you know, my first ever joint was called, I used If You Hear Any Noise, just me and the boys getting it on by Parliament Funkadelic.
Yeah.
We didn't sample. There was no samples back then, so we actually Cisco knew how to play the Casio little keyboard, and he was doing that, and then Webb was on drum machine. We was doing the drum machine. I still got that on cassette.
Wow.
Wow.
That was my first joint. This is 80. This is 85 or something like that. 84.
Wow.
It's long as hell.
Yeah, I bet.
I think it's longer than Rapper's Delight.
Longer than Super Rhymes?
I think it's longer than Super Rhymes. Word, I was just writing. I think it had 7 verses. Word, I was just right. I gotta play it. I gotta find it. It's in storage somewhere, but I gotta find it. But yeah, it was a lot of stuff that I was doing back then, and everything was pertaining to the music and foolishness, dealing with the streets and shit, trying to be involved with the streets, doing dumb shit, getting caught out there in the game. Everybody, see, my thing is right now, I don't like telling that same story everybody's telling. Because, we lived it. From the hood, you from the hood, ghetto, and you out there in the streets, 16 years old, I'm out there. You can imagine what the fuck I'm doing by myself out there. You know what I mean? I was in junior high schools. I had my own place. That's when rent was affordable too. Shit, $50. Let me pay 3 months in advance. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but it wasn't that. It wasn't expensive as it is now. To live anywhere. But so you can imagine the shit I was getting into. Win, lose, or draw is the name of the game I was playing. I looked at it, I look at sometimes I was like, yo, damn, man, you should have been dead a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I always looked at, put the weight on the scale and be like, because I have a conscience. So all the fucked up shit I used to do, you know what I mean? I always used to weigh that more than anything else. But then later on, I started figuring out, it's the scale weighs out on the positive shit that I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Laugh, have fun, give positive feedback, give perfect examples on why not to. If I'm gonna say anything, it's gonna be important to listen to. I'm not gonna if I have nothing to say, I'm not gonna say nothing, But I always manage to have something to say because it's always on a positive tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one thing I know, from being on my own since 16, learning the ropes, because there was a time I was running around thinking, this is the way you're supposed to live because it was working for me. But it wasn't. It worked for me, but it wasn't working with anybody that I would allow in my life, like young ladies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in other words, the rap came into play and I started thinking the contracts and all that stuff. I was like, oh, okay, that can't happen because, see, this is your perfect world. This is like a record company. You see them contracts, you read it, you send it back to, this is their perfect world, that contract. The contract from the record company is their perfect world. You get the contract, you send it back to them, your perfect world, and y'all make it a world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it a perfect world for y'all.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that tip. I was like, it's either my way or the highway, this, that, and other. That's what happened with the deal with Next Plateau. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was.
Yeah.
I said, can I get a picture 12-inch? They wanted to put out another 12-inch. You know, can I get a picture? No. Oh, fuck it then. Where my cab at? I'm out of here.
Wow.
That because I didn't have nobody there to let me know. Yo, you know, Sheila Atkins was my manager. She used to manage Evelyn Champagne King. Matter of fact, another one, great one, lost. You know, God rest her soul.
Yep.
But she managed Evelyn Champagne King. Now, I'm just gonna tell this. I'll tell this story. I don't know. I forget Lady B or Mimi Brown. Where was Mimi Brown from, Ultra? Philly?
WDAS in Philly, yeah.
In Philly. Lady B is from
Philly. Tower 99.
Philly. Those two young ladies, I get mixed up all the time. But I did a show. I'm believing it was Mimi Brown or Lady B. See, I don't know which one now. I don't even have a flyer.
It was Lady B.
Steady B was home because he was in the club. He was in the little spot that we was in for Lady B's birthday party, and I was on the card with Tony Terry. It was me, Tony Terry, performing, you know, and I believe I went to the radio station too, because that's when my boy from 3 Times Dope.
EST.
EST?
Yeah, EST. That's my boy. He was working up there, or
the Act Nicholas one?
Huh?
EST, the Act Nicholas one?
Yeah, that dude, Funky Dividends and all that stuff. You know, I'm the greatest man alive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was up there. I don't know if he was internship or, you know, but they was always at the radio station. But when I was there, okay, I don't know who. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know who was flirting with who or whatever and stuff like that. But getting back to my management and the team, they was like, yo, Ben, let me tell you something. Don't mess with them. I don't know which one it is. That's why I'm not throwing names out there, but I knew there was something going on. It was like, yo, they seen it too. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. But anyway, something's going on. They told me, yo, don't do it because if shit don't go right, the record won't be played no more. You know what I'm saying? Gave me something to think about. So from that point on, I was like shaking hands with everybody. How you doing?
Boy, does that sound familiar.
I don't hug. No, I don't hug. No hugging. I was shaking hands with the ladies. How you doing? All right. But yeah, Tony, that was dope too. See, I got so many stories, man. It's crazy. I got the plug was pulled on us in Philly, right over the bridge. There was some type of fundraising thing that was going on. And a lot of us was on this show. Sweet Tea, you know, who else was there? Kings of Prussia. They were so reach us. Yeah, but it was I think it was other songs, you know, that was off that album that had them out there, King A, and they were throwing the 8x10s out or whatever. Now it's coming fresh off a tour. Now the mayor of this event or whatever, I guess he put the word out that, yo, listen, we're not going to be cussing and all that stuff. All right, fine. Because I wasn't cussing. But my boy Cousin, he just brought the show that we did overseas back to this event. And it went like, yo, you know, when it was time for Don't Scandalize Mine, I was like, yo, how many of y'all know what a scandalizer is? So, you know, you got the crowd roaring and shit. They know Don't Scandalize Mine coming on. And I was like, yo, do y'all know what a scandalizer is? And they're like, no. I was like, yo, cut. Tell them what a scandalizer is. And he goes right on the microphone and say, it's a motherfucker that don't know how to mind their fucking business. I had to follow him. Nah, it didn't happen. They let me do it. I said it before, once more, time after time. Yo, don't scare out Jerome. Then the plug got pulled. Thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Had to talk to him. I had to talk to the mayor and all this stuff.
It's always the damn DJ.
Was it a black man?
Yeah, he was a black mayor.
Was it Wilson Good?
Don't get me to lie, bro. Don't get me to lie. I don't know. I ain't into politics.
Yeah, that's the one that dropped the bomb on my cousin. And that's another story.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but you know. Yeah, you know, like I said, these stories, I was doing shows, man. I was all over the place, man. Word up. I did a show. I wrote a freestyle. Well, I wrote something and performed it. Paul Shabazz, who's the executive producer of the project, who took over and put it out on his record label first, Cosmic Records.
Yep.
During the presidential campaign of Reverend Jesse Jackson, remember when he was going for to be president?
Yep.
There was a presidential campaign.
Run, Jesse, run.
Yeah. So it was. I don't know what type of event it was, but this is crazy. It was a crazy lineup. Paul Shabazz, you know, the group was Shabazz. They was supposed to perform at the Martin Luther King Center somewhere in Manhattan. And instead of them doing it, Paul said, I should do it. So it was two things. I'm going to write a rhyme on why to vote. Now, mind you, I'm not into politics. So why to vote for Jesse Jackson? So I just sat up there and, because he's black. That was before Public Enemy. Two Public Enemies. I forgot what I wrote. You know, but I know it was pertaining to be because he was black. I know that part. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I wrote, you know. And I wrote that. I wasn't even frightened on doing it neither. We did a track for it and all that stuff. Did it, and right after that, I introduced him to Don't Scandalize Mine. It was dope. Now, guess who was on that card, though? Rita Marley,
Wow.
Bob Marley's wife.
Yeah.
Roberta Flack.
Oh.
Wow.
The Nicholas brothers.
Oh, dancing?
I was on stage with those three icons.
Wow.
There was a picture taken where I was holding hands with Roberta Flack.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a big picture of a lot of performers was on stage, but the three that I remember vividly was Rita Marley, Roberta Flack, and the Nicholas brothers.
Wow.
Jeez.
Say, I bet you can't do those steps, splits moves and shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they did their thing though.
Wow.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. I remember all this shit, man. You know, that thing with Chuck and him coming to Studio B, getting me to come in the studio. Yo, Chuck, man, niggas say that you can't rap, man, and all that shit. I was doing that before, but I didn't want to tell that story until Chuck put a stamp on it, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
But at the end of the day, you know, Flav earned that spot.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of shit going on, man. There was a lot of shit. A lot of me and Chuck had a fight. Me and Hank had a fight. I'm like, yeah, it was just too much, man. But, you know, like I said, I'm glad, you know, I made my amends, you know. If my shit wasn't accepted, so be it. But, you know, later on, it got accepted. We are boys. We are family.
Yeah.
Hank Shockley, Keith Shockley, Chuck D, Eric Sadler, you know, the whole bomb squad. We are 5'10", family, 5'10", all day. Strong Island, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's crazy, man. It's just crazy how this whole thing just evolved.
Yep.
My storybook is like, it's like reading the Bible. You read this part and to understand this part, you got to go flip the page and go to Psalm 6, section 4. You know what I'm saying? And to understand this, you got to go back to the beginning to get. It's like reading the Bible, my shit, man. My whole travel. But I'm glad, yo, we got to. Do we have a release date, man?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, we're not telling you anything.
Pretty soon.
Okay. Direct question to JLJ. Is my bio ready? I'm putting y'all on blast now. Word up. Because you know, Flatline, you know I'm coming for you next, man.
I'm ready.
I know.
All he has to do is play it. That's all.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But
that's
now,
all you gotta do.
yeah. But bring the noise. The bring the noise app. That's where I can only hear the radio station. Is that the only way?
No.
It's on Rap Station, but it's also on Mixcloud.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to somehow download that.
He has no idea what you just said.
Gotta send you
You're
links
right.
there.
Yeah, yo, she's right. She's right.
Gotta send you some links.
You might as well
When
have
the
been
time is right,
speaking
we'll
in
get you
Russian.
set up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, you know, I'm still learning this Japanese contraption. These, you know, the social media thing and all that stuff. You know, I just like all the time.
Yep.
That's
all
it.
you gotta
Double tap. Yo, Flatline, that's it, man. Touch the screen, man.
Yep. That's it.
I'm there. That's it.
Yep.
I know how to comment, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Word. My emojis is a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses clinking. Congratulations. That's it. You know?
Yep.
Word.
Thanks.
But,
well, thanks for coming through, Bear. You know?
Yo, anytime, man.
We lost JVC for us, but, you know, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, right. The game is on. I ain't watching none of that. I don't watch none of it. Word. I'm getting ready to, you know, got to get up. My alarm is going to ring at 3, so I'm about to go to work. Only one job. I'm off from my other job for the next 2 more days. That's why I'm hanging out with you, you know. But
we'll see you Sunday.
Oh, bright and early. I'm calling that job early in the morning and say, check this out. Utilize one of my sick days. PTO. But yeah, you'll see me out there, man. We're gonna be there, but we're gonna start traveling around 12.
I'll see you Sunday then.
Word.
Yep.
I'm thinking about I'm bringing Khalil. Well, he might want to come anyway. I just hit him up, sent him the flyer. Because I just seen the post that you did on Instagram, and he responded to it. That's you know, Khalil, that's Granddaddy IU's brother.
Oh, KC,
So,
yeah, KC.
Yeah, Khalil.
Oh, don't tell me he's coming.
Yeah, I just hit him up and told him about it. Because I told you, he comments on your shit. So, you know.
Oh, all the time.
All the
That's
time,
my dude.
right.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I just saw you comment on Ultra, who's part of my team and shit like that. So this is what's going on Sunday. He said he ain't doing nothing, so he'll probably let me know. You know what I mean?
What's up? That's
Hey,
what's up.
this is a perfect segue to our, to our sponsor. C-Doc again is brought to you by
Hackensack Brewing and the beer Auga that's dedicated to the awesome two, where on Sunday, if you come to Hackensack, New Jersey, you can meet Sugar Bear, you can meet Ultramax 7, you can meet Grandmaster
Awesome
Kaz, you can meet the Awesome Two, you can meet Ralph McDaniels, and a whole host of hip hop who knows will be there. But come Sunday, May 19th, I believe, from 12
No,
12
2 to 8.
12 to 10. I don't know. Anyway, come to Hackensack, New Jersey, and Flatline's arms are getting tired. But Hackensack, New Jersey, awesome too. Sunday, come through. You'll check us out.
All right. Should be on. Let's make a deal with you. And don't forget. I was about to do my Snapple.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
One time.
Go ahead. C-Doc again is also brought to you by the Spit Slam Record Label Group.
The Spit Slam Record Label Group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp, or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spit Slam Record Label Group. Throwback to the future sound.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And you can catch Flatline, myself, and Mr. Chuck D every Friday night for the And You Don't Stop radio show. 2 hours of hip-hop goodness. And Flatline has the Hip Hop Gods segment. I play the Spit Slam Jam of the Week. And it's available on Mixcloud. Yep.
It is.
Yes. And you can also catch Ultramag, Jennifer O'Jenny, and DJ Soul Buck every Sunday for the mixtape right here on whatever the fuck this channel is called, Channel Zero, and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and where they play music for our next week's upcoming guest on the show. I don't know. Do we want to let the cat out of the bag? Do we want to?
I think we do.
Do we? We got a hell of a guest next week. His, the self-proclaimed best producer on the mic.
Tell him, Jennifer.
Better known as Diamond D.
Diamond D in the house next week. Yep.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Yes,
So
sir.
Damn.
join us for the dime piece. And, we'll be talking to the psychotic neurotic himself.
He will be.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Sugar Bear, thanks for coming through at the last minute.
No doubt.
Appreciate it,
Thanks
bro.
for having me, man. Anytime.
Yeah, man. And thanks everybody watching live and everybody watching on the replay. We'll have to find out what happened to JBC. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yep.
From here. Where's that? From here.
Right there, yes.
From here.
That's all.
That's all. We will see everybody next week for another episode of It's C-Doc again.
Peace.
Peace.